Hello, people. Excuse me. Azimuth, Ranacor, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. And I know you got in there. I'm first, and then it was literally about a second before Ranacor said, "First by a second." Winning is winning, I guess. Anyway, hello, welcome. Hope you're both doing well, having a good day, and so on. Feeling all right. I'm a bit later than usual. We were out this morning. It still counts exactly. We were out this morning, and so I'm running a touch behind. To be honest, if we'd stayed out longer, I would have just cancelled because that was the plan. But since we got back early than I kind of expected, I thought I might as well stream, try and catch up again because I skipped all of last week, and I feel like I'm behind. I want to do some stuff, get back to it, so to speak. Anyway, so. Welcome to a game called Metaphobia. This is free on Steam, which is weird, because adventure games aren't normally the kind of games that go free, purely because there's no way of really sort of monetizing off the back of them. Obviously, free-to-play is usually, or more likely to be, what they call it, these gash-upon games, but no, this is just it. It's won all sorts of indie awards and such by the looks of it. It looks interesting, so I thought we'd just give it a go and see what happens. The black bars on the side of the screen are purely because of the resolution. It doesn't get any bigger than that, so that's, it is what it is. I think everything should be up and running. Hopefully the sound is okay. I did a lot of fiddling around. I was ridiculously quiet and the game was loud and it was deafening me, so I turned that down for me and so on. It was all sorts of fiddling. So, but if there's anything that needs changing, just let me know, and hopefully it should all be smooth otherwise. Summer, hello, welcome. Oh hey, how's it going? Think I've heard. That's fair, yeah. I don't know if you were here a second ago. I was just saying it's free on Steam, so it's not. So it should be, I'd think probably quite popular among adventure gamers, just because why not give it a try? I would have thought, but I haven't played it. I thought I'd give it a go on stream because why not? Really, it's a new adventure, so let's do it together, so to speak. Anyway, sorry, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a good day/afternoon. Doing all right. Oh God, I was watching your well, you should know I was watching your Leisure Suit Larry stream the other day, and I'm ashamed to say I fell asleep, as is often the case in not that often, but I had sort of like a tough weekend, so I got to I was about maybe an hour in or something like that, and then I fell asleep, so I actually missed the end of the game live. I can't believe that. All those weeks watching it, and I missed the end. But don't worry, I'll see the end. I haven't caught up yet, but I will do. And yeah, I sort of 1 minute I'm watching it, the next minute I came round and I'm like, who is this guy? And you disappeared and hosted someone else. Was it Guy that time? I can't remember. I think it was. I think I remember the time correctly. But yeah, I just like, what's going on? Yeah, so I'm sorry about that. I missed the end. Thank you for streaming it either way. I will catch up at some point. The butler did it. Do you know what? In Leisure Suit Larry, I wouldn't be surprised. That it just depends what you think it is as to what God did. Anyway, right, okay, sorry. Enough procrastinating. We shall start a new game. I believe this is voice acted. You have no idea. No, you probably don't want to know, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is voice acted. I prefer that because although I have no problems reading a game, reading out loud is a strain on the voice, and B, I'm not very good at it, so it must be really tedious to listen to. Anyway, we'll give that a go. This is Sumerian. I have no idea. I don't know what exactly the artistic thing they went for. I'm sure the game will probably tell us. There is something to do with a murder conspiracy, I believe. But I didn't read too much into it because I thought, wow, the game's going to tell us anyway, and it looked interesting. But despite its look, this is stylized, so it's not like a Sumerian Babylonian, maybe, I don't know. As long as Gozer doesn't turn up, we're okay. Yeah, so this is stylized, but it is a relatively new game, so it's not. This isn't like a classic adventure. It's It's meant to look like this. More like Babble Gun. Keep the fridge shut, exactly. Anyway, right, okay, sorry. I'll hit new game and then we'll see what happens. I'm assuming a cutscene or something. Techno Babylon. Babble Gun. Oh, I see. Techno Babylon.
My name is Richard Elmstad, and I used to call this city home. If you live here long enough, the stench of this city seeps into your skin, and you have to get out. I lived here long enough, and then some. Long enough to get to know the people at the top, the politicians who line their pockets while the city decays, the vultures who take what they want while the rest of us go hungry. I'm a painter. I don't make much off my work, but I get by.
How's it?
I come from a long line of politicians, but I never wanted any part of that life. I traded the mansion on the hills for the life of a starving artist the first chance I got. I never regretted it. All the city reporters used to know my name. Some of them knew me for my work. Most knew me for my father.
Ooh.
Carl Elmstad, my father, was the leader of the beloved Cosmopolitan Party, and this past year he ran for mayor. He was running against Edward Raban, an old rival of his, and pledged to change the way City Hall did business. He was a natural leader and an honest man. He saw the city not for what it was, but for what it could be. Politics was more than a job for my father. It was his calling. He never took a vacation and always showed up at town halls, for better or worse. The people adored him. Even when he failed, they knew he was fighting for them. He was fighting to take the city back, and the vultures at the top weren't going to let him.
Damn those vultures.
The night it happened was nothing special. He was working from home, as he often did. That night was his last. A cold-blooded armed robber broke in and shot him. The killer stole everything he could and left my father bleeding on the floor. My father was a noble man. He deserved better. When I was a kid, my father never had time for me. When I got older, I decided I didn't have time for him. Now I'm burying him, and I wish I could go back. I wish I could talk to him one more time. I'd tell him that I admired his courage, that I loved him, and always did. This was no random crime. It was calculated,
Willem Dafoe.
planned. I'm sure of it. After the election, my father made enemies, and that night one of them struck back. In my bones, I know that Edward Raban is responsible for this atrocity. But I have to prove it. I don't have many friends in the city, but if there's one person who can help me at a time like this, it's Judy. I only hope she'll take my call.
Judge Judy? A big Batman.
Hello, Patricia. I really missed you.
Hi, Dad.
How was your trip? I hope you weren't bored. It's a long way from home.
What do you think? I was just staring out the window contemplating life? It's the 21st century, Dad. I have my phone.
Dad.
Can we just skip the lame small talk?
Well, somebody's a bit cranky from the trip. Why don't you just relax a bit? We'll talk later.
Can't wait.
Wow, all the privacy of the main
find out
room.
what happened to my father. I know I haven't spoken to Judy in more than 6 years, but I need her help. I should call her as soon as possible.
Slap her now, save time. Is there an option for slap? Slap?
My daughter Patricia.
Oh no, that's look. Okay.
I love her so much. She can be stubborn as hell and knows how to get under my skin. But hey, she's a teenager, right?
Starving artist into the kid. How does he take care of her? Well, it doesn't seem like he does. She probably lives with the mum by the looks of it. Yeah, this place doesn't really look outfitted for family, does it? Sorry, going way back. Technobabble gun makes you speak in technobabble. That just immediately made me think of all the stuff they come up with in Star Trek. So that they must have used one of them then. Protagonist, yeah, that explains it. That's fair. Yeah, right. Okay. How is the sound now? By the way, sorry, you mentioned it was had a cooker in the cupboard. Wow, this is I have technically seen smaller kitchens, but there's not a lot to this, is there? I mean, you have one cupboard, a stack of shelves, an oven with a hob, and a fridge freezer. There's no worktop. You have to turn the oven into a worktop, I assume, at that rate. Or you chop vegetables on a shelf, I don't know. A terrible Minecraft film. But this looks just like my Minecraft. Oh. Yeah, sorry, you mentioned the sound was a bit quiet. I turned it up a bit, but I wasn't sure if the cutscene would pause while I was doing that, because when I click out, it freezes. So, let me know if it needs to be louder. I turned, in the options originally, I did turn down the music. I could turn it up slightly, but I don't want it drowning out the voices. It's a bit better. Okay, let's, yeah, I'll just, if I click out here, we'll drop that down to there. See how that, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it is really weird because when I was testing the sound, it's actually much louder for me than it is otherwise. I don't know why. I really can't fathom that. But so it was a bit difficult to judge. But you know, we'll take it from there anyway. Okay, this is our inventory. What have we got? We got a cell phone and cash. And we'll click somewhere else. Okay.
No time for jazz right now.
Jazz? You're further away. Well, stop it. I'm turning it up for you. No, I'm kidding. Right, okay, so interactive objects are yellow.
I'll leave that where it is. Sweet Tamara.
Right, okay.
One of the nicest models I've ever had in my apartment. She promised she would call me. She never has.
I always say that.
An unfinished painting of Sarah Zimmer, a German exchange art student. She was an amateur painter and asked if I could tutor her. In return, she was my model. Unfortunately, she never came back to finish the painting.
Never a good sign.
This is a painting of my old friend Frank. He used to be a professional model. He's still got it.
Get it. Cow.
A few experimental paintings. Not my best work.
It's a cow. Jesus.
My wardrobe. There's stuff in there I've never even worn.
Why?
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
That's fair. Just wine going on down here with no
a few experimental paintings. Not my best work.
Meh.
My work table where I keep my brushes, paints, and other supplies.
Painting people who run away, yeah.
That trash can is always filled with sketches that didn't make it to the canvas. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a bit too critical of myself.
And then I wonder if I'm thinking too much about it. And I stop criticizing myself. And I criticize myself and I criticize myself.
An artistic soul in human flesh. That's me, all right.
Oh, and he's modest to boot. Cupboard. Oh no, here's the work surface on the other side of the wall, of course.
My knife. I've been looking for this for weeks. I wonder why it's in here.
You've been looking for weeks? It's... How... What, did you just stare at the emptiness for weeks on end or
Just
something?
a cupboard with a few supplies. Nothing special.
Did we pick something up? We did pick up the knife. Okay. I expected some kind of notification.
I already took a shower today.
Well, take
I already took a shower today. I'm not hungry.
It didn't look in the only hidden place. Exactly, it's that or under the bed. Unless you... My knife, it's in the oven. Of course, I don't know why.
I don't need anything in there.
Why didn't I check here before?
In there. I'm not hungry.
Not hungry.
I don't need anything in there.
It's a shelf, you can't be
I'll leave
in
that
it.
there.
No, I'm not kidding. Right, okay. So what is going on?
I wish I had time for a nap.
I'm not telling you to nap. I'm telling you look at bed. Oh, are these scissors?
This place is a mess. I better clean it up. I'll start with these scissors.
In the middle of the floor. Just asking to lose a toe on the way to the bathroom. Okay. Let me just talk to his daughter.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
Oh, God. Talking to me? What are you doing? Fucking teenagers. Herself. Do you have a moment? I just want to talk about you. Actually, teenagers love that.
How is my sweetest angel?
Ugh, don't say
How
that.
should I know? Ask one of your girlfriends.
That's
Come
the
on, Patty.
paintings.
Really?
What do you want me to say?
We haven't seen each other in months.
Yeah.
I really missed you.
Always start with this.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yes, Dad, I love you too. Do we have to do this every 5 minutes?
He does sound a bit needy.
When did
to
you
be
become
honest.
so sarcastic?
I don't know, this morning?
Never mind.
Grandpa?
How you holding up, honey? I mean, with Grandpa.
It's still hard to believe. I can't wrap my mind around it. How can anyone be so evil?
I ask myself that question every day.
I miss him so much.
Me too.
Okay. So they were close. Fair.
How is school?
Can we please skip the how is school and gee, what nice weather we're having conversations?
Just asking.
School is fine.
But the weather is nice. Oh, well, at least she answered.
Are you still interested in art? Or are you totally obsessed with boys now?
They're not mutually
Are
exclusive.
you making fun of me?
Trying to make a joke.
Of course I'm still interested in art, Dad.
What are you working on? Still painting? Sculpting? What?
I'm not in the mood for this right now.
Come on. We used to always talk about art. It was fun, wasn't
Because
it?
you're an artist. Try talking about something else.
I just don't feel like talking about it right now.
Okay, geez. Fine.
God, it must be what people are like when I start talking about computer games. Fucking hell. Like, yes, we're interested, but fucking hell, there's the rest of the world going on.
How's your mother?
Oh, now you care? After 10 years?
Patty, stop. I just want to know how she is.
She's fine. She's got a new boyfriend. He's okay, but he's bald.
So?
Why would anyone date a bald guy when they can date a guy with hair?
Don't be so shallow.
Just being realistic, Dad. You should try it.
Or
I
dating
am.
a bald guy.
I just don't judge people based on their looks. Maybe one day you'll go bald. Then what would you say?
Yeah, right.
That's it for now.
Okay.
You mentioned baldness, that's it. We don't want any more. I love the idea. As if the only defining feature of someone that's interesting would be their hair. How can you date someone bald when there's people with hair? Because the people with hair aren't the same people as the bald ones. Drug her and hide her in the cupboard, nobody will find her wigs. Exactly. We've moved the knife first, it's fine. I take it we're going out then? I believe, based on the... Oh, interesting. Based on the blurb for the game, this is... These animations are all green screen rotoscoped, apparently. Whatever that means exactly. I don't know why it would need to be green screened if it's rotoscoped, but it's still. Well, we would just come from home, so let's drop by the office. I mean, there must be rotoscope from a hunchback.
I'm sorry, Father. I wish I'd been a better son to you when you were alive. I promise. I will find out who did this to you. I will.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What a beautiful view of the garden. Autumn is finally here.
Oh.
The leaves are starting to change.
That was a bit strange. I don't judge people by the looks, says the painter who has models. Well, to be fair, someone who just models for paintings is just being painted. He's not necessarily saying he criticises them for it, he's literally just painting what's in front of him. And everyone does judge, even minorly, even if, everyone has something that they're not willing to accept, sort of looks-wise, so... I guess there's bound to be a small section of that. But yes, his painting... I like the way he didn't care about the cows, so he doesn't care about real life. Real life? What's that called? It's not still life, obviously. Do you know what? I'm not an artist. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care about animals. And then, you know, all the other sketches are not that interesting. He's got one of a bloke and the rest are sort of semi-naked women who never turned up. Again. Todis, hello, welcome. I'm getting I have no mouth, no more screen feeling from the tone and weird dialogue, or is that just me? Also, hi. Hope you're doing alright. I mean, it's definitely there graphically. Well, you know, sort of at least on the same resolution scale, I would say. It's a little dark, but I'm definitely not. I'm not personally getting that that deep, dark cringiness. But cringiness? No, that's not really what I mean. Creepiness, I guess. That's probably what I was thinking of, actually. But you know, give it time. That might settle in. Perhaps you just picked up on something that it's going to take a while to sink in for me.
I don't need that.
Lots of expression and weird, stilted Dialgo. That's a Pokemon, isn't it? Do you know what Right, I get... Okay. I understand what you mean, because I think the problem is I've never played I have no mouth and no scream. I've seen it played, but of course at that time I probably wasn't thinking about how it comes across. I was more just sort of I guess, you know, listening and watching really. I can understand what you're saying, but it didn't dawn on me because I haven't really put that much effort into thinking about it previously. But I do get what you're saying. Anyway, Jesus, I'm going to stop waffling. Anyway, like I said, I hope you're doing well. Having a good it's afternoon here, so don't know where it is, what it is where you are, but I hope that is all going well as well. Oh, thank you for the retweets.
I love the smell of antique wood.
Oh, I thought I was looking at the telephone, but fair enough.
The police already went through his documents and computer data as part of their investigation. I won't find anything useful in there.
Evening here. Oh, you're ahead of us. Interesting. Okay. Well, hope you're having a good evening. Doing well too. I am doing fine. I have to admit, if I get a little salty, something happened in the last sort of 24 hours that really annoyed me. But you know, what are you gonna do? Shit happens. Right, so they've gone through the computer already. Okay. I'm going to assume the... Actually, I don't need to assume about the drawers. I know the drawers can be opened because I saw that in one of the pictures on Steam. So, interesting. Electra, Pride and Prejudice. Hello, cat. Oh, the catcher in the right. I could not read that. I was like, the catheter? And it wasn't until I got to the right I realised what was going on. Elephant Man, Animal Farm. Okay. These books look really weird because it's like they're viewed from slightly above. So it's not just the spine, you've got the top of the book. I guess that makes some sense, but I don't know, they look too high up for that. Do I... Oh, I can reorder these? I don't think... No, there's too many... I reorganize these to actually say a word. Maybe if I just go Patat. There we go. P-E-T-A-T. Nope. That's the thing. What are you down there for? Cat's being very weird today. I don't know. The back door's open. He can go get some fresh air if he wants, but... is that exit? Yes, I assume so. Okay, so I can rearrange them if need be. Let's look at these drawers.
It's empty.
Oh. The bottom one different?
Peroxide in his work office? That's unusual. I'll take it nevertheless.
Peroxide? Okay. So he was...
Let me see.
Interesting, okay. I don't know what to think of
An
that
old
yet.
phone book. I'll take it. Never know who I may need to call.
An old phone book? He was dyeing his hair? Well, yeah, or cleaning up blood? Or slowly dissolving meat? That's the only thing I ever used it for in science.
The old phone book is enough.
It's enough. Of all of these things, no, I only need one thing, thanks. Okay. Hang on, let's... What have we got here? Okay. Scissors, money, peroxide, phone. What happens when I look at my phone? Trisha and... Oh, he mentioned Judy. He said we should speak to her soon. Okay, so let's call her. It wasn't a natural blonde. It wasn't a natural grey by the looks of it.
Cassidy?
Hello, Judy. It's me, Richard. It's been a while.
Cassidy?
Wow, the great Richard Elmstead has decided to grace me with a phone call.
Listen, Judy. I know you're upset with me, but I really need to talk to you.
Talk about what?
About my father's death. I need your help.
Sorry to be blunt, Richard, but I haven't heard from you in 6 years. Now you want me to comfort you and tell you everything's gonna be alright?
If you wouldn't mind.
No, it's not like that. I'll explain everything.
Doesn't sound like she wants anything,
Go ahead
so...
then, explain.
Do we have to explain everything?
Not now. Can we meet in private?
Fine. Come to my place.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Right, okay. Yeah, that was worded weirdly. I mean, he could have easily just said, you know, I could explain everything if I, you know, if we can meet up. Not just, I'll explain everything. Okay, sure. Anyway. Whatever. Semantics, I guess. No. Her place is just as boring as his. But more organised.
Hey, Judy.
If it isn't the famous painter, Richard Elmstead.
Please, Judy. Not now. I need your help.
Must
You
be
called me
pretty
top now.
damn important for you to come crawling back to me.
Come on, Jude.
Who's
Stop
crawling?
it. I know it's been a long time, but I can't change that now. And, well, it's good to see you. I missed you.
Yeah, right. If you missed me, you would have called.
He just did.
Judy, please. I really am sorry. Look, if it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Why? Why would you do that? What did we do to you?
I
Me?
can't explain what happened. I needed to leave.
Whatever. So, what do you want?
Alcoholics Anonymous. He gave up, that's what it is. He already apologised. Herself. No, he said he was going to tell her what's
I'm
going
here
on.
because I need your help.
Of course you do. Whenever you need something, poof, you appear. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh. Okay.
So, how have you been all these years?
I
Don't
thought he was
pretend
actually
like you
going to tell
care.
her.
Judy, I can't apologize enough for what I did. I didn't want to leave you. I just couldn't be here anymore.
You could have said something. You could have called. You just disappeared.
I know. I was going through a difficult time.
Don't act like the victim, Richard. We all thought you lost your mind. We thought you were...
I know. Please forgive me. I wish I could go back and change it.
But you can't. Well, nice to have you back, I guess. You look good.
Okay, I'll turn the
Thanks.
music down in a second.
You too.
Although the settings are not available just yet. Hang on.
See you for now.
Bye.
Hold on, I've just got to adjust things. Let's just slam that down there. I don't need the music anyway, really. Now, okay, I just want to say one thing before we get back to the conversation. This looks like a little cartoon face. Big eye, little eye, and I'm not sure if that's a mouth or moustache. But I just noticed it and I can't unsee it now. Right, back to talking.
Hey, Judy.
Yes.
Hey, Judy. Should we ask for
I'm
help
here
again?
because I need your help.
What a surprise.
I know you're not on the force anymore.
Right, okay.
But can you still track down anybody under the sun? You still got the system up and running?
Yeah, I still got it.
You're the only one who can help me.
So, spit it out. Who are we looking for?
Herself? Oh no, she's not looking for herself. Okay, let's just talk about herself.
I'm sure you heard about my father.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
I need your help. I think Raban was behind it.
Raban.
Jesus, Richard. That is a bold accusation. You know he's the mayor, right?
Exactly. He's the mayor now, since my father died.
I never took you to be the conspiracy theory type. I know it may seem suspicious to you, but you can't just go around accusing people of murder. Besides, they already caught the killer.
I know. That's why I want to find out what really happened. On my own. Well, with your help.
Sorry, Richard. It just sounds a little far-fetched. I need some kind of proof that Raban wanted to get your father out of the way.
Right, okay. I don't think it's completely outside the realm of possibility that a political rival would have someone taken out so that they can take their place as mayor. I mean, granted, mayor's not like the highest office or anything, but I would consider that motive enough for, you know, the kind of people who were so inspired to do so. And granted, they have, it also gets me, they've caught the guy. Yeah, that's why I want to know what really happened. What really happened was they caught the guy. Shouldn't he be happy with that? No, but he does. So he immediately flip-flops from, well, okay, this is a reasonable assumption because, you know, the guy wanted your dad out of the way, to, but they've already caught the guy, so it must be someone else. That is heavy conspiracy theories. Crazy. Anyway, apparently we're talking about her still for some reason.
So how have you been all these years?
Same crap, different toilet.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm alive. I'm retired from the force, but man, do I miss it. I'm so bored, it hurts.
Maybe I can help with that.
Here we go. Guy drops off the face of the earth and shows up at my doorstep saying he can save me.
Weird stuttering.
No, thank you.
Come on, don't be like that. I said I was sorry.
I bet you're sorry.
It sounds like you're going to make her more bored,
you
to be
lost
honest.
a good thing. I know Patricia was never crazy about me, but you were.
What's done is done.
Psh, yeah, whatever.
See you for now.
Bye.
Oh yeah, Patricia's daughter. Okay, I was just like, who's that? What's going on? I don't get it. Okay.
An old phone book.
I know.
I don't need to call anyone from the phone book right now.
Curses.
I shouldn't cut that. I might need it. I shouldn't cut that.
Damn it.
Pouring hydrogen peroxide on that won't help.
Okay. Interesting. Let's just have a look around here, see if there's comedy.
Honestly, I don't need any of those books. Honestly,
Oh, okay. I wasn't asking you to take the book, but
I never had much of a green thumb.
you don't need one. That is clearly a fake, bushy thing of some
I
description.
leave that where it is.
I love the idea that he doesn't. Just like you just walk in and just start picking up paintings off the wall, and rather than look at it.
The window is crystal clear. I don't want to smudge it.
Oh, of course, because that's the
I
intro
still
button.
love this view. Looks like a lot of old police textbooks and computer manuals.
Police textbooks?
Judy used to be the go-to person on the force when you needed to hack into a system.
She's a hacker. Elite hacksaws.
She used to have one of my paintings there. I can't say I blame her for throwing it out. The plant looks great in here, but it's fake.
Exactly. Green thumb not required.
Honestly,
Okay.
looks like a lot.
Same thing. Okay.
My old friend Judy. There was a time when I thought she might be the one for me, but
What, the friend?
I don't think she holds any warm feelings towards me after what I did to her.
It's like they're creating some kind of weird, cryptic background, but it's probably really mundane. Okay, so we went to her, we spoke to her, and we literally got nothing out of it. Hang on.
She won't help me if she doesn't believe me.
I need to
somehow prove that Raban was behind my father's death.
But wasn't that the point of speaking to her, so that we can help prove it? So we've got to get the proof before she'll even help us prove it. What? Okay, so we're back at the office.
Every war ends in peace. Father's favorite motto. I remember having this poster all over our house. I wonder why the word peace is written in capital letters.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because of this? EEACE? Yeah, surely that's... I mean, I don't know what this is supposed to be doing. Surely it's not a trigger. There doesn't appear to be any kind of buttons or anything going on. Back to front? Oh, of course, because it's... Right. I was looking of the direction of the text, like as in it's facing sort of that way. So I automatically read it as if it was, you know, spun round 90 degrees and we were going downwards. But you're right. It's probably... I probably got it completely back to front. There we go.
What is it?
Thank you. Oh, in the floor? How do you make a switch from there, work down here? What's going on? It's magic, that's what that is.
It's a sealed document. Why did Father hide it like this?
I don't know. Mental?
An envelope I found in Father's office. I should open it carefully.
Ah, hydrogen peroxide. No, okay. Knife. Big old knife.
These documents appear to be some kind of policy agenda. Let me see.
Policy agenda.
Wow, this is huge. These documents detail my father's proposals for a wide array of new social programs. He called it Project Cosmo.
Okay.
He wanted to reinvest in the city's educational system with major building renovations and a new vocational school downtown.
Right.
He had a plan to fight homelessness too.
All the things
The
people
city
hate.
would build new shelters and partner
How
with
could he do
drug
that?
rehabilitation centers on a new work training program. He was going to raise the minimum wage and create a system that would offer healthcare to all city residents.
Right, okay, so you...
It's ambitious to say the least. But how would he pay for it? Apparently Project Cosmo also included an anti-corruption initiative. My father had located hundreds of millions of dollars in misused funds.
You don't say.
This was money that was flowing to organized crime syndicates and, of course, right into the pockets of Edward Raban and his political cronies. This document identifies at least 24 politicians from both parties who were stealing money from the budget. Amazing. Raban must have found out about this and knew it would be the end of him. Could this be why he had my father killed? I wonder who else knows about this. I may be the only one. I should be careful with these documents.
Quick, let's go show them to the cop. So, I just love that. So, the way that was going, just the way he kept mentioning more things he was going to do, is like, and he was going to just like, you know, solve hunger for everybody and, you know, world peace would follow and, you know, infinite, you know, ecological energy for all. And you're just like, what the... How many things did your... You can have all these dreams. It doesn't mean it was actually going to happen. When was it? Judy. Anywho. Slap these in her face. Here's proof. I didn't type it up
I found
myself,
a
I
series of
swear.
documents my father was hiding. They outlined an ambitious plan for the city's future. And trust me, this would have been the end of Raban's political career.
What was in the documents?
If it wasn't for those pesky kids.
A series of social programs that would improve the city's schools, fight homelessness, raise the minimum wage, even offer health insurance to city residents.
Madness.
And all of it was going to be paid for by taking down the corrupt politicians who had been stealing from the city for decades. He named names, Judy. Most of them were Edward Raban's guys, too. He planned to go after Raban and his connections to organized crime. He was going to reform the whole city. Imagine the difference a man like that could have made.
Huh. I guess I never knew that side of your father. I always assumed he was just like the rest of them.
Well, I thought everybody
No.
loved him.
He was a great man. but I fear he made some powerful enemies.
All right, Richard. Let's say for now that you're right about Raban. Maybe he did have something to do with your father's death. What's our next move? You need me to look into something?
So the plot to a Batman film when Batman's not in it. Yes. Yes, it does.
The public won't believe me unless I can prove what my father wrote in these documents. Think you can help? Can you dig into Edward Raban's past a bit? Maybe we can find something that links him to the corruption my father talked
Look at this
about.
bottle of water.
Let me check.
You're not telling me the
It's not
police
gonna
don't
be
know
easy.
he's connected to organised crime?
Like I thought. I can get you archived newspapers, police records going back a decade, maybe a few internal memos, but the good stuff is classified. Only one with access to the real Raban is Raban himself.
So I'll break into his office.
Sure, that's never gone wrong.
Yeah, security will definitely let the son of a dead political rival rummage through their office. Good idea.
Well, I think that's
Well,
what the
it's
breaking
the
is
weekend,
about.
so the place should be empty. I know these rich government types. They don't work on their day off.
How are you gonna get in? You need an employee card. Hold on. I might have something.
I know, I'll get a job there. That'll fool them.
We used to call this the skeleton key. It's an access card like any of the government issued ones for employees, but it's got a chip so you can adapt to any sensor in the system.
Right.
Opens every door in the city.
You're kidding.
We used it for investigations that required a little discretion. We got into buildings like Raban's all the time. Pretty cool, huh?
So this didn't come to mind earlier.
Shouldn't you give it back to the police?
Please. The pension isn't what it used to be. I took a few things for myself on the way out.
What?
Can I borrow it?
Maybe. What do we say?
Please.
Now, bitch.
Please and...
Thank you.
There you go. That's the Richard I remember.
Say thank you after the fact.
See you for now.
Bye.
I just... Okay. Peter, hello. I love that little axolotl. That's cool. How you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon. I love this this skeleton key as well. It really is turning into Batman. I mean, it's just like he's got the gadgets, he's got the plot, he's just hasn't got any of the interesting character or action sequences or secret identity or anything else going for him. Actually, he seems really boring. Doing right there. Also, I thought the keyboard audio was you. Good audio for the game. Oh, good. Yes, yeah, it is. Yes, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I would imagine an ex-police person would probably be really suddenly perked up by the occurrence of, or the appearance of, documents saying, "Hey, this political person's a piece of shit, and we've got proof." That's probably like, set off some kind of police sense or something. And she's just suddenly, hey, shit's going down, let's do it. You left for 10 years, take my magic ID card. I know, just 10 years just ghosting people for no reason, apparently. I'm sure they're going to explain what's happening, and it's probably going to be just as boring as it sounds. But they're hyping it up to a degree, really, aren't they? Anyway, Raban's office. Let's go.
I better get to Raban's office as quickly and quietly as possible.
Hello, my name's Mr. Raban. I believe you have an office for me?
A vending machine. Fresh, hot coffee whenever you need it.
I just had a coffee, and I feel like another one already. I don't drink that much in the day, but sure.
Looks comfortable enough.
Sure, why not?
The heater is really blasting. I can feel the warmth over here.
Interesting. Yeah, he mentioned already that it's autumnal. Meanwhile, his daughter is waking up and Don't be silly. It's the 21st century. She's got a phone. Doing God knows what. I guarantee you he does not have Wi-Fi. So, I don't know. You know, she must have an amazing plan with terabytes of data or something.
I can't just talk to her. She may recognize me.
Oh, seriously?
I need a disguise.
Pour some of this on you.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah, pour that on your face. She'll never know.
The access card Judy loaned me. The police use it to open any electronic lock in the city.
Yeah, okay. She'll 5Gs. Not now, plan. Yeah. Well, that's what minimum unlimited data. Yes, exactly.
Just a middle-aged woman doing her job.
Hey, what are you calling middle-aged?
She's probably well paid if she's a receptionist for Raban's business.
She's only like 23. He doesn't expect her to live past 50. It's just...
I can't open the elevator with my bare hands.
Oh, you seriously?
Not yet. She'll notice me. I need to disguise myself.
He's stood here where she can see him. If she's going to recognise him that much, she already has. When he turns up later in the same clothes but with a different face on, you know, she's probably like, "What are you doing?" Okay, fine. Where's down? There it is. I have to admit, I like this. Makes him look a lot less frumpy. He's got a very round face. It's interesting. Some Groucho glasses, exactly. All right, let's head home. He had a wardrobe, actually. He mentioned that, didn't he? As if that's going to help.
My wardrobe. There's stuff in there.
Never even worn, yeah.
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
But you wanted a disguise. That was the whole point, wasn't it? Maybe your daughter can help you. Put on some makeup.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
God.
Is everything all right?
I guess so.
Where does she sleep? He has one double bed. This is going to be really uncomfortable. Go find some great... oh, yeah. Also, technically, she'll still notice you in disguise. Just won't recognise you. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I already took a shower today.
Okay. Wait, do we need to look in the phone book for a disguise?
An old phone book. No, that's not possible.
No. Okay. No, use the phone? Let's just... What happens if we ring her in the same room?
Why should I call her when she's
Damn
here?
it! I was having to troll her. Okay. It tells you about old phones. Yes. Oh, it just moved there. Okay. Well, there really isn't much going on here. We're painting with oil. Oh god. Do we have to speak to Judy again? Just, you know. Hey,
I have nothing to say to her at the
Oh,
moment.
no, we don't. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe well, it doesn't matter where we go. Just look at the inventory. Maybe we use this together.
I don't need to call anyone from the phone book right now.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Strap an old phone to you.
No, that's not.
It's not possible. Cut up
I
the
don't
money.
want to cut my money. I need every penny I've got.
You don't have pennies. They're all bills. What is? Okay. I'm not entirely sure as to what his plan.
My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable.
An artistic soul in human flesh.
Oh,
That's
God.
me, all right.
Dye his hair? Oh, well, actually, you're right. If we can... Oh, my God. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong button, sorry.
I'm not drinking that. It'll make me sick.
No, I want you to drink it. Hair.
I'm not drinking an artistic...
Okay, not that. Cut his hair.
I cut my hair on my own once. It looked terrible. Patricia never let me live it down.
Okay. Maybe we go home and we use the scissors on daughter. Oh, damn it, that's where I am, sorry.
My clothes aren't expensive.
No, not you. I don't care about you. Go through the door. So maybe...
That doesn't belong in the bathroom.
God damn it.
I already took it. Just your average bathroom.
You use scissors on daughter. Oh, wait, what?
Just your average
Do
bathroom.
some cleaning. Peroxide cleans? Yeah, well, I just thought, you know... Psycho music.
Can you tell me something about that?
Oh.
If you want to kill someone, you should find a better weapon.
That's a little morbid.
Sorry, Dad, just saying.
They're scissors. Her first thought was murder? Oh, I mean, right, so we can question her about things.
Do you know what hydrogen peroxide is?
Used for dyeing hair?
It's a chemical compound, H2O2. In its pure form, it's blue, but the stuff you get at the store is watered down to 3%.
Wow, how did you know all that?
Cause?
We just took a test on compounds in chemistry.
Right, so, okay. So she didn't mention anything to... Alright. Show her the phone book. Slap her with it. Dum.
Remember when we used to look up numbers in the phone book and prank call them?
You arsehole.
Kind of.
She kind of remembers doing that. I.e., she doesn't want to. Okay, knife her.
Can you tell me something about that?
Careful! You're gonna cut a hole in your pants carrying that thing around.
Oh, yeah, that's the biggest problem that might come from carrying a... What was that, like a 6-inch blade or whatever? Yeah, but you don't learn stuff in school. What are you hiding? Show her the papers. Get her involved.
I shouldn't show this to anyone
Oh.
except Judy.
Damn it. ID?
I don't want Patricia to know
Anything? Okay. Money. Send her out.
Hey, Patty, here's a little spending money for you.
You don't have to bribe me, Dad. I'm here of my own free will.
Are you? Could have fooled me. We just tried everything, didn't we? Phone.
Do you get reception here? If not, you can borrow my phone.
No way. Your phone belongs
Yeah,
in a
exactly. What's she
museum.
gonna do? Play with the buttons? I feel like we've got all the pieces, but we're missing like a combination somehow.
My clothes aren't expensive.
Yeah, I know
an
that.
artistic
Yeah, okay. We
I'm
use
not
this?
drinking that.
No, don't. Okay. Maybe. Oh, maybe the scissors again, and she'll offer.
I cut my hair on my own once.
Trish
It
never
looked
let me
terrible.
live it down. Oh no. Okay.
That doesn't belong in the bathroom.
In the cupboard.
I don't want to put this in my dresser. I don't want to destroy my paintings.
Oh,
I
God.
worked hard on those.
What do you want
I
to
don't
do?
want to throw that away. No time for jazz. My old friends Chet Baker and Miles Davis.
Oh,
Pure
God.
geniuses.
He's such an emo. So the peroxide is not diluted, so not from a store. Diluted in the bathroom. Well, he said it doesn't belong there.
That doesn't belong in the bathroom.
I mean, it begs the
I
question.
can't cook that.
Cook it.
I only
Just
put
set the
groceries
place
in
on
the fridge.
But don't have any groceries.
I can't cook. I can't cook. I don't need anything in there.
I mean, it does beg the question what his dad was doing with it. Maybe we should. Do you know what? After looking at that picture, I'm not sure we took a proper look around his dad's office. Maybe we need a closer inspection. Because I'm sure there's probably more stuff I didn't actually pay attention to.
Such a beautiful oak desk. I wish I had one like this.
It's your dad's office. You have it now. Go for it.
Father's book collection.
There's a wide variety of books.
It contains a wide
phone books to
variety of
philosophy and
books, from
science
encyclopedias and phone books to philosophy and science journals. Such a beautiful...
journals. Yeah. I can't tell hotspots apart on some things. So you think, oh, he'll look at a picture. No, it's not a picture. Papers? No, not papers.
What a beautiful view of the garden.
Oh yeah, he's already had that.
What a beautiful...
Oh, I thought that might be curtains.
I don't need...
Doesn't
Every
need
war
that.
ends in
pieces
peace.
written capital letters. Right, okay.
No time to relax. Looks cozy.
Looks cozy. Seems like a puzzle. A puzzle, you say? He wants to disguise himself, but there's nowhere else to go. Maybe we can show things to Judy instead. Let's just try that. She, you know, it's an option. It's a thing to do, so why not?
Do you know what this is?
Hydrogen peroxide. It's a disinfectant. My mom always made me put it on cuts and scrapes. God, I hated that. It burns.
Well, yes. Phone book. She's like, you're interrupting me.
What should I do with this?
Richard, please don't waste my time.
What should I do with it? Burns, you say? Stab her.
Judy's computer is practically her baby. I shouldn't touch it.
No, I was thinking her. There we are.
What should I do with this?
Richard.
Please don't waste my time. Okay.
I still...
Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. This...
What can you tell me about that?
It's a knife.
You carry a knife on you? That's a little extreme, isn't it?
Only since I found it. Just give her some money. Well, she knows all about that. Telephone. What's she going to say about our antique phone?
Check this out. I still have my old cell phone.
Wow, look at that relic. Ever thought about buying a smartphone?
I don't need all that. I can call people and they can call me. That's what a phone is for.
Yeah, but you don't call people. That was the whole thing. You remember? Cutting them all out for 10 years? And if they can call you, you've probably been hanging up on them. Knife is extreme, so the game isn't set in America. I mean, it would suggest that it is, but you're right. I mean, also, it isn't the kind of knife you have normally laying around. It looks like an oversized letter opener.
I shouldn't cut that.
Damn it.
I
might need it. Okay.
An old phone book.
Yes, I know.
I don't need to call anyone from the...
Not even like a costume department shop or anything like that. No, nothing.
I shouldn't cut that.
Might need it. Cut that.
I don't want to cut my money. I don't want to...
Yeah, I know. For a second, I was like, maybe we can make ourselves look like Benjamin Franklin. Okay, this is weird. Let's just keep looking here again. We get coffee. Right, we can get a coffee.
All right. I could use some coffee.
Throw it in her eyes and she can't see us. Like a three-bladed pair of scissors. Cut the phone book. No, he won't cut the phone book, unfortunately. Okay. We got coffee. Peroxide in the coffee.
Chemistry was never my thing.
Damn it.
I'll pass on that experiment.
Coffee.
If I start talking to her, she may recognize me. I need to disguise myself.
Exactly. Render her completely
If I start talking to her, she may...
immobile, and we won't have an issue. But he says she might recognize us if I start talking to her, but he won't even go in the elevator. It's not rocket science, just go in like you're meant to be here. We possibly need coffee.
Coffee in a paper cup. It smells fresh.
Reminds me of like the family from South Park. Fresh like a summer's meadow. And she has a scooty button she can press quickly, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got another inventory item. Just sleep
No
on here.
time
Like
to relax.
Oh, God damn it. Like a hobo. Get removed by the police.
I can't open the elevator with my bare hands.
It smells fresh instead of it's hot. Yeah. Yeah. Fresh coffee can technically be cold, I guess. Okay. So he wants to just trying to think. Right. Does our daughter want coffee? for some reason.
Want some coffee?
No thanks, I just had a matcha green tea. You know it's way better for you, right?
Oh, shut up.
So you're all into the healthy lifestyle now?
I don't know, I guess.
It can? Well, yeah, of course it can. You can have cold coffee, in theory. You know, it's still technically fresh. It hasn't gone stale in any way. It's just not hot. There's even cold brew coffee, so people keep it on to brew in cold water, and it gets it supposedly helps it. It's supposedly less acidic, apparently, because it brews for a long time and it gets rid of a lot of the stuff that immediately makes coffee go bleh. But that's all with fresh beans and things like that. Instant coffee doesn't make any difference. Fresh just meant recently made, so I thought it was cold, but it wasn't recently made. Well, like I said, it just depends how you make it. You can make it with cold water. We only make it with hot because it technically, for me at least, it tastes nicer. I wouldn't. Cold coffee isn't so bad, but then again, we get people who you get those cans of cold coffee, and the only reason people like that is because they pump so much sugar into it. It's insane. People go, this is really nice, when really what they mean is, this is full of sugar.
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
Yes, you do. You do want to change your clothes. You want a change of clothes. That's what you're trying to do. New knowledge. I always drink cold coffee. I tend to drink half a cold coffee usually. God damn it, man.
I already took a shower today.
Well,
Just your average bathroom. It could use some cleaning.
do you want to clean it with coffee? Hang on, maybe... Right. What if we do something stupid like use money
I'm
on
not
himself?
the type of person who counts my money all the time.
Okay, maybe figure.
I'm not the type.
Okay. Well, what happens if we use all of these things on him?
His phone book is pretty heavy.
Okay, interesting. Oh, he said he won't drink that. What if we ID
That card looks
ourselves?
very authentic.
It doesn't need to look authentic. It's an access card, not an ID card. It is authentic because she said it works. We know it does. Knife yourself. Did we try
I
that
don't
one?
want to pull a Van Gogh.
Oh. Art reference. Get it? Just drink the coffee? Daughter, clean the bathroom.
Man, that coffee is strong.
Okay. That was it?
My paintbrush. I'll take it.
Oh, now... Oh, okay.
An artistic soul in here.
No, not you, you idiot.
My work table where I keep my brushes, paints, and other supplies.
So, okay. So we've got a paintbrush. Wow, there's a big paintbrush as well. Go for a vending machine. They usually give you the least... yeah, exactly, yeah. Get to put peroxide in the coffee and then give it to the receptionist. I like the plan, but it's safe to say it's not going to involve murdering the receptionist to actually get past. Can we just...
I'm not in the mood to paint. I have more important things to do.
paint yourself?
I don't want to paint on myself. Paint belongs on a canvas.
Curse you.
I don't want to put the brush back there. I might need it.
Just flap a paintbrush in her face. What's this? What's this?
How about you paint something for me?
I'm not really in the mood right now. Sorry.
Put this in this. Don't worry about it. I just don't want to get my hands to the empty coffee cup for diluting the peroxide. Do we have the... Oh, it is.
Coffee in a paper cup.
No, he still has
It
coffee.
smells fresh.
Hang on, if I...
I could wet the brush with that, but it wouldn't be of any use. I could wet the brush with that, but it wouldn't be of any use.
Okay.
The knife is too dull to cut the brush hairs. I need something sharper.
Is he going to try and make a moustache out of brush bristles? Hairs, whatever.
I cut the brush hairs from my brush.
Yes. Yes, he is. Seemingly. Or is it a weird toupee?
The hairs are very bristly. The hairs are very bristly.
Yes, they are. So...
I want the brush hairs to stick together, but liquid coffee won't work.
Liquid coffee? Liquid coffee?
Pouring hydrogen peroxide on that won't help.
Okay. What do you mean by...
I like my coffee hot. I could heat this on the stove, but I don't want my whole apartment to smell. I should do it somewhere else.
Oh, wait, okay. So the radiator, which is boiling hot, he's gonna try and reduce the coffee air bit. Oh yeah, no problem. He's gonna try and reduce the coffee down to some kind of sticky tar-like substance, so that he can then use it to stick. Apparently, chemistry is. I'm sure she can come up with something. Exactly. Hang on.
The heat has completely dried the coffee.
Right.
The only thing left is a sticky, sugary residue.
Right.
So, let's piece things together. Voila! A fake mustache worthy of Hollywood. I used to rock a mustache like this back in the 90s.
She's not gonna do. For fuck's sakes. Let's put it on here.
Okay, so I'm really going to do this. I'm glad there aren't any mirrors around here.
She'll never know it's fake. Oh my god. Yeah, or no people either. Thank god. You put the moustache on her. Go in for a kiss and it transfers. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Evening.
My name's Mr.
I'm here for a
Ryan.
meeting.
Could you please show me your employee card?
Oh, of course.
But why do we even need
I
to?
can't open the elevator with that. I have to find another way. I don't need the card for that.
So he could. So what is the card for
You
then?
need my card?
You're all good.
Somehow.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
I know you.
What? What?
You do?
You're that famous painter.
Well...
Oh my god, I forgot your name. What was it? Oh, I know. Salvador Dali. I've been to your gallery. It was years ago, though.
How old
Such
does she think
beautiful
he is?
paintings you have there.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm sorry to waste your time, Mr. Dali. You must have something very important to do upstairs.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
A very important meeting. Have a nice day.
Goodbye, Mr. Dali.
You confused my moustache with someone else's. Yeah, exactly. All that effort so that she didn't recognise, and as it turns out, she's an idiot. Who cares?
I can't open the elevator with my bare hands.
No, press the freaking button. There we are. Bristles are very powerful. It's probably all the paint thinner on them. It's giving off. It's giving off some kind of fumes that's just intoxicating everyone around him. Don't take it off now. You don't need to. He's gonna start tripping out soon. Hey Judy, I just broke
Hi,
into that
Richard.
place. No
What's
problem.
up?
Hey, Judy. I made it past the receptionist, and I'm in the elevator.
What are you doing?
Took you long enough.
I had to disguise myself. I'll tell you later.
Yeah,
So, where's the office?
up.
Let's see.
Just press the damn up
Should
button.
be on the top floor.
Of
Thanks.
course.
I'll be in touch.
Good luck.
The higher you are, the more important you are. I honestly expected them to give her another line as he left. Just, I don't know, something weird and generic. Oh, I keep left-clicking to use instead of look at. I have no idea what I'm doing
An
here.
artistic soul in
No, not you idiot. I'm looking at what's in front of you.
Looks like the electrical breaker box for this floor.
Oh, of course. And they don't have a key on that? Will he go to before going into the... Exactly. He could have literally asked that when we were back in her office talking to her, but he didn't think to do so. Oh, here's the...
card scanner to get into the office.
Okay. Right, so we don't go up that way. We don't go off that way. There's no down, so it's literally... Okay, it's just in and out. Okay.
This is Raban's office.
Ominous music.
It's not working. Let me try again. Nothing. Damn. I have to find another way to open it.
What was the point of the damn card then?
Looks like the electrical break.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm trying
Pacarana.
to cut off the electricity.
I thought that was
Hopefully
Navy.
that will disconnect the door's security lock. Oops. Looks like I turned off the electricity for the whole floor. I better act fast before someone comes.
By act fast, do you mean look at all the things? Because that's what I'm going to do.
The door is open.
Smooth, yeah. Yeah, he can
Nothing
be
useful
accused of many
here.
things, but being reasonable is not one of them.
Raban's smartphone.
Smartphone. Hello, look at it. Okay.
Raban's phone will really help me.
Definitely American, yeah.
We better bring this to Judy. Maybe she can track some of his calls.
What else we got here? Little laptop.
Everything in this room looks expensive.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that
what
counts
a
as the
view.
window. Okay.
It makes you think. The kind-hearted, honest people of this world live in shacks, while the liars and murderers own
Mhm.
everything. Politics my ass. I'm glad I never started a career in politics. I can never bear standing in the same room as someone like Raban.
I'm starting to feel that this game has a bit of an agenda, like an anti-politician agenda. I'm not completely against it, but it's just, it's a little
Nothing
heavy-handed, I
useful
guess.
here. Raban's laptop. Nope, I need the password. There's no way I'll be able to crack it. I would take it with me to have Judy check it out, but it's fastened to the table.
Fastened to the table, you say? Let me just do something about that.
I don't want to destroy that.
Oh, god damn it.
Raban's lap.
Fastened to the table. Scissors again?
I don't want to destroy that.
Damn it. Yeah. Someone nailed it down.
Nope, I need the password. There's no way I'll be able to crack it.
We'll
I would take it with me to have
but
Judy.
It's fastened to the table.
The smartphone I borrowed from Raban's office.
Sticky coffee.
I hope you won't notice. I should
Doesn't
give
work
it
so
to
good
Judy
since
so
yeah.
she can search through it.
Can we slam it with a phone book?
I don't think that's gonna work.
Damn it. Didn't take long to reach that kind of level of I don't think that's gonna work.
Pouring hydrogen peroxide on that won't help.
Damn it. I'm glad they added that line though. It was worth recording. Oh, these are desk drawers, okay.
Work documents, project folders, budgets. Nothing useful for me.
No keys or screwdrivers.
I'll just leave it there. How ironic. Raban doesn't represent America. He's poisoning this country.
An artistic soul.
No, not you. God damn it. No!
Work doc.
Stop looking at yourself. I want to see if there's drawers or any good.
Nothing useful.
Nothing
Nothing
useful.
useful. I should be careful with that.
What is it?
Is that a real Rothko?
Oh.
Wow. Raban must be Rockefeller rich.
Very gloomy world it is, yeah.
A huge window. You can see the whole city from here. I'll leave that where it is.
Oh, pick it up and use it to pry the laptop off the desk. Well...
Nope, I need the path.
Needs the password, needs her to crack it. Well, hang on, maybe we just...
A huge window.
No, what am I looking for? On inventory, here we are. We phone Judy. Is that... That sounds like an engaged tone to us. I'm not sure if it's ringing or not.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey, Judy. How are you?
I'm fine. What's up?
Nothing. Just saying hello.
seriously?
Richard, I'm a little busy at the moment.
So am I.
okay.
I'm in the middle of a
talk
crime
to you
here.
later, then.
You know, the one you helped
Call
me
if
with?
something important comes up.
Sure. Bye.
Nutty. What about his daughter? Do you know how to remove a laptop from a desk? What? Now, she can't take too long to answer. She's always staring at her phone. Isn't that weird when that happens, though? You're like,
Of course. She never answers her phone.
Yes, exactly.
Even though the thing is practically glued to her hands.
Isn't it weird when like you're looking at your phone for various reasons? You know, you're just like, you know, going through Twitter or something, and then all of a sudden it starts ringing. Every time it happens to me, I practically jump. I'm like, what the hell? What button did I press? And it's like, oh crap! Now I've got to answer, and I almost always go for hang up because it's just like no, it's like any other kind of notification. Just get rid of it. Glue to her hands with sticky coffee. Okay, so
The phone might be all I need. I should leave before someone finds out I'm here.
oh, okay. So he's happy with that. Fair enough. Okay.
My job here is done. Better get out quickly before someone shows up.
I'm telling you, that guy's out of his mind.
Put the damn moustache back
I
on.
hear you, buddy, but you can't argue with the money.
Oh no.
No, you
Someone
don't
has come-
argue with money. That's not how that works. You argue with people. Money doesn't talk.
I don't understand why anyone would want to work here voluntarily.
Beats me.
If I didn't have a mountain of debt, I'd quit this madhouse tonight.
And I'd be right behind you.
Mountain of death.
How's the consulting business been lately?
I don't want to talk about it. This year's been a disaster. I haven't had a chance to refocus since that nightmare you and I went through. I still can't believe it really happened.
I think about it every day. It was horrible. But
It was
on the other
horrible.
hand, Fold Elmstat is finally dead. Maybe it was worth it.
As long as we don't have to deal with them again.
I hope I never see those.
Shh! Keep it down. They might be listening.
Spooky.
Yeah. Just turn the lights back on and let's go get a drink.
So he's a consultant / electrician? Wow, they walk really slowly. Just passing through this one.
That was
Yeah.
close. Well, now I know for sure that Raban had something
Like
to do
Blues
with my
Brothers
father's
ripoffs.
death. But who are they talking about? I shouldn't stick around to find out, though. I need to get out of here.
Put the moustache back on and leave. Actually, has he still got it? No, he hasn't. Damn it. You're an idiot. She's going to recognise you on the way out as well. Turbos. Sorry, I can't think why you said that. It's probably not for me. Don't worry about it. From Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I've only seen that once. Where are we going? Judy, of course. She's got to look at the phone. I got something for you. It's a present. Someone else's phone.
All I could find was his phone.
That might be enough. Let's check it out.
That's a lie. All you could pick up was
Okay,
his phone.
show me something good, baby. Show me something good.
Okay.
Looks like he only used this phone to call his family. Maybe a few people from the office, nothing out of the ordinary.
So it's useless? Maybe he has a second phone.
Doubtful. He's got anti-scan on this one, and that's illegal. He wouldn't risk putting that on a second device.
Anti-scan.
Anti-scan. Aren't you scanning it now?
Because I have the physical phone. You can't scan him wirelessly.
I see.
Sorry, buddy.
I see.
I can take a closer look, but I doubt there's anything deeper than what's for dinner calls.
Okay, well, give it back to me then.
Why don't you just leave it? Okay. Okay, maybe more talking?
Hi.
Hi.
You're back. What can I
Yes.
do for you?
Seems like the gap in the market anti-scan, yeah.
I heard a strange conversation between two men outside Raban's office. They said they were glad my father is dead because they were afraid of them. Any thoughts on who they are?
Could be anybody. Unless... No.
No.
That would be insane.
What? Tell me.
There was a string of cases not unlike your father's murder back in the 80s. Within a year, we had 4 or 5 killings, all of them suspiciously similar.
What?
It was a big
Shot
deal
in a
back then. The whole force was on it.
burglary.
We learned about it at the academy. Everybody had a different theory, but there was one I found particularly convincing.
Elder God.
Which is...
Some say there's an underground organization in the city. They mostly lay low. Some drug money here, blackmail money there. But when push comes to shove, they take care of those who oppose them.
You're talking about an organized crime syndicate.
With the...
Some kind of secret mafia?
Very secret. The papers ran stuff on it at the time. You can find it
Not the
easily
Templars.
enough in the library.
Thanks, Judy. I'll look into it.
To be fair,
Anytime.
that could be really interesting. Advice.
Where do you think I should look next?
The library. didn't you
Honestly,
just say?
I don't know. There's nothing here you can call evidence. And the few clues you have lead to a dead end. But if you really think your father's death might be connected to those old murders, go to the library. Read more there.
Good idea.
Right, yeah, okay.
What else can you tell me about that secret society?
Secret
Not
society.
much. I learned about those murders from a textbook. And keep in mind, the existence
from
of
the
a secret
80s?
society is just a conspiracy theory. Nothing more.
But you said you thought the theory was convincing.
It would explain a lot,
SS Mafia.
but that's not the same as having evidence to prove it's true.
Haven't the police ever looked into it?
Sure, investigating organized crime is an ongoing effort in the city. Hell, the CIA even stepped in after that string of murders.
And?
And?
They found nothing.
But what if...
Richard, do you believe aliens exist?
No, not really.
Why?
There's no proof that they do.
Exactly. Thousands of people investigate alien life, and a handful of crazies even say they've met them, but no undeniable proof. Same thing here.
If you say so. So maybe it wasn't Raban at all. Or maybe Raban is under the control of these people. I need to find out more about this. I should go.
See you around.
Yes, you should. Okay, I just want to say that there is a big difference between trying to prove the existence of something that may only be possible at a stretch. I mean, you know, my personal belief on aliens is that the size of the universe, there has to be something out there. The whole reason is as to whether they would be here, whether they have the technology, and whether they would be interested in suddenly finding us and turning up to our planet, is the point. That is a real stretch of possibilities. And to say, well, there's no evidence of it, so I don't believe it, is much easier than to say humans, who we already know exist, becoming criminals, who we already know exist, and somehow covering it up so that people can't find evidence of them being criminals. That's really quite a possible thing to believe in. So it's very credible to say, I believe in a secret organized crime syndicate, as opposed to aliens. Just saying, you know, sort of apple and oranges kind of situation. Anyway, to the library. Of course, only detectives and old people turn up at libraries now.
Look at all those books.
Yes.
The library is such a soothing and peaceful place. almost as if the outside world doesn't even exist. I would love to paint here.
That's not what libraries are for. Apple and oranges. Toadie's name is oranges on my screen. Yeah, it's orange here as well. But I'd just like to point out the saying existed long before you did, actually. So, but you're right. Another reason for the X-Files theme. I mean, this is nicely animated, and the sound's pretty good with the thumping around of books. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you don't paint libraries. That's not the whole point. You read in libraries.
Such kind eyes and a sweet smile. Like a grandmother from a fairy tale.
They poison everybody.
I'm sure she'll be nice and helpful.
The only grandmothers in fairy tales are evil. They pretend to be nice, and then they kill you in some fashion, or at least attempt to. Zesty.
Good afternoon.
Hello there. How may
God.
I help you?
Oh, that's a young person trying to sound old. I hate it when they do that. Old people don't sound like that, and it never works out. So why do they insist on just get an old person? Is that rocket science? Find someone over the age of 50 to do the voice of someone over the age of 50. I bet you this is like the same voice actor who does. This is probably Patricia's voice actress. You have to be a teenager, guard, and an old person. Hello. God's sakes. The guy at the front is playing Terra Panoia with his. Ask about herself.
Tell me
It's only
something
polite.
about yourself.
What? Me? What?
Me? I'm a book lover.
That's
through
not
and
how
through.
casual conversation
I've
works.
worked
So
here for
tell me
more
about yourself.
years
What?
than I care to tell you. I love it here. I wouldn't change my job for anything in the world.
Actually, it's probably
Don't
Judy's
say
voice
that too
actress.
loud, or your boss will hear and take advantage of it.
No, I'm not afraid of that. He's a very sweet young man, like yourself.
Pulls
Thank
out
you, ma'am.
knife. Use computer. Computer.
I'd like to use a computer.
Of course, sir. May I please see your library card?
Oh, seriously.
I actually don't have one. But I need to use a computer. It's urgent.
I am sorry, but the computers are for members of this library only.
Get a
I'll
library
be
card?
quick, I promise. I can pay you.
I'm sorry, that's impossible. Rules
I'm
are
not for
rules.
sale.
No exceptions.
Except for library cards. Create membership.
Okay, I'd like to sign up for a library card then.
I apologize, but you'll
Wait,
have
what?
to wait until tomorrow.
Why?
Why is that?
Because the only librarian who can register new members is Hillary, and today is her day off.
You're
Why
kidding.
would-
Is there any way I can access a computer without a card?
Sorry, dear. No.
Still the old man's. Why would you have an open library that actively gives a day off to the only person who can register new members? Yeah, no. She's probably too old. That's probably what that is.
What can you tell me about this library?
This
I
building
live
has a
here.
long history. One of the men who helped build this city founded it more than 200 years ago.
I was there.
That's impressive.
The library does need renovations, though. When Elmstadt was running for mayor, he promised a new wing would be constructed. I'm so sad he passed away.
Passed away / murdered.
So am I. I have to go now.
Goodbye, dear.
Oh man, lend me your card.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Black cap. You don't see many of them outside of Yorkshire these days.
What are you doing?
Can't you see I'm rather busy?
I'm throwing
I
books around.
apologize, sir.
Offer to help?
Can I help you somehow?
I deeply doubt that.
Not
Why is
unless you
that?
can read.
Because no one can help me. Unless you're a psychic.
What do you mean?
How convenient.
I
Like,
am
maybe.
looking for something that is impossible to find.
Your
I
marbles.
see.
Tried looking at the voice actors. End up finding an image of the game before releasing it. So glad they changed the MC's picture for talking. All right.
Let me help you, please. But you have to tell me what it is you're looking for.
I am looking for a woman I met more than 10 years ago.
And these are...
Phone books, yes. All I know is that her name is Mary.
Are you kidding me?
That's all you know? There's no way you'll be able to find her like this. There are dozens of phone books here, and each must have hundreds of Marys in them.
And I call each and every one
Oh,
of them.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you were probably right. I don't see how I can help.
If only I had an older version of these phone books. They used to organize them by district, and that would be much easier. I know she lived in the Fleetwood district.
How convenient.
I'll see what I can do.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll see what I
What
can
can
do.
you tell me about this library?
It's the oldest in the city. Been here for at least a century. They've updated it and modernized
12
it, of
years.
course. But you can still feel the history in the walls. I love that about this place.
The books are
You
in
know
the
what you
walls. Are
mean.
they the history?
I feel it too. I thought I was the only one.
This is a magical place.
It's a
I
library,
spend all
can't
my
you?
time here. Best thing about
Looking
being
through
a
phone books.
bookworm is that no matter how many hundreds of books you may have read, there are always thousands more right there waiting for you.
Exactly,
Right
my friend.
there waiting for
You understand. See you for now.
Bye.
I think the line "I thought I was the only one" summarizes this main character quite well, to be honest. The whole tortured artist kind of situation. It just sort of reeks of the kind of person who doesn't consider other people at all. I thought I was the only gun. Pulls out a habit. I thought I was the only nun. Okay, anyway, right. Wait.
An old phone book.
Yes, it is. Give old phone book to man.
Here, sir. Try this.
But this is mine. Don't get it mixed up with all the others, alright?
My goodness. This is the version I was looking for. Where did you get it?
In an old place.
So,
Like a
let
library?
me see. No.
No.
Look at this! There is only one Mary in the Fleetwood
Really?
district. This must be her. Thank you very much, young
But being
man.
old means
Is
it
there
has an
any
old
way I can
number.
do
She
something
can
for you?
move.
Actually, you could help me with something. I need to access the computer, but I'm not a member of the library.
No problem, my friend. Here, you can borrow my card.
Thank you kindly, sir.
I can finally call her now.
He just calls her. Where's that $10 you owe me? Zero Escape, the nunnery game. I found out who the pre-release photo reminded me of. Christopher Walken. Oh no, not Christopher Walken. Oh, apparently I have a game driver ready. Thanks, GeForce. That's just the time I needed. We just get on it, and she's going to be like, "Where's your card?"
What are you doing, mister?
I would like to use the computer.
Not without a membership card.
But she knows he doesn't have one. He tried to sign up, and she couldn't help
So
him.
I have a card. Can I use the computer now?
Of course, dear. Let me see.
Got a blinder. Yeah, coffee to the
Wait
face.
a minute. This is not your card. This is Jake's card.
Yeah, he lent it to me. Just for today. Is that okay?
No, probably not.
Jake, did you loan your membership card to this gentleman?
Yes, I did. He's a wonderful young man, and I owe him one.
Okay. If Jake says it's all right, you can use the computer.
Wait.
Thank you very much.
So by all that reasoning, he could have kept his card and literally just given her the nod. Because the card is now completely irrelevant. Because it's not needed. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Is it needed in the computer?
I don't think that's gonna work.
No, she just wanted to look at it before we could use it. So, what was the point?
Here's something.
JFK.
February 1983. Will the killing ever stop? Last night, another politician was found dead. Stephen Broadman, a top advisor to the
Oh,
mayor,
people,
was murdered
goddamn.
in his summer home just a few miles outside the city. This marks the 6th murder in 2 years of individuals connected to the mayor or the city council. Detective Howard J. Proctor, the head of the investigation, said in a statement, "We are working with our best men, and I can assure you we are very close to ending this madness." Detective Proctor declined to comment on whether the killings might be politically motivated, or if the police have discovered any other connections between the murders. Interesting. I better find out more about this Detective Proctor. He may have some useful information. First, I need to find out where he lives. There's only one person who can help me with that.
This guy. He's seen all the phone books. He knows everything. I'm going to assume it's Judy.
I should give Jake his card back before I go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, seriously?
Here's your card,
I was
sir.
talking that.
Thank you very much for the favor.
Shh, I'm on the phone.
Thank you, my boy.
She's like, your boy? You got children? Just ruin everything. Right, okay, Judy. Yo, what's up?
Hey, Judy. Can you run a name for me?
Who is it?
A detective who worked on the old murder cases from the 80s. His name is Proctor. Heard of him?
Dr. Proctor?
Proctor.
Went to Gloucester?
Sounds familiar.
I want to pay him a visit if he's still in the city. Can you get me his address?
Just a second. Alrighty, Howard James Proctor, former detective, studied criminal justice, okay. Married, wife deceased, blah, blah, blah. Yep, here it is. Got a pen handy? It's 76 Maple Street, apartment A.
Thank you, Judy. I owe you one.
You owe me a few now.
Yeah,
Good luck.
Way more than one. Good lord. Don't think she's answering by the... You know what? Never mind. No, I read that. That bottom message delete on your end. No, I just timed it out. So I can... it just crosses it out for me. I can still see it. Can you guys still see it? I always find it very weird, sort of what you can and can't see. I never really know. Proctor! Wait, he lives at like 10 Downing Street. What's going on? Look in the windows.
What a beautiful old house. I imagine there must be a lot of history behind this building.
Okay.
What a beautiful old house.
You can see it, okay.
I imagine there must be a lot of history behind this building.
Is that a bell? Nope. I thought I put it to ban, not timeout. Well,
Hello? Who's there?
Are you all right?
Help me, please.
How can I help?
It's James Dean.
I'm having a seizure. I need my pills.
I'll call an ambulance.
James Dean? No, that's not who I
No!
meant at all.
Do not call anyone. I'd rather die than go to the hospital.
What
James
do you need
Stewart,
me to do?
that's what I was thinking of. God damn it.
Go to the pharmacy. It's just down the street. Get me heparin. Please hurry.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as possible.
Heparin. We've got some hydrogen peroxide. Is that any good? I can see this. Bear with me 1 second. Oh no, it's banned. So it's yeah, okay, so it's banned. So why didn't it delete it? Interesting. I see Nightbot. We don't say that here. Oh, you see the Nightbot, but not the previous message. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's all right. That's what it's meant to do. Well, that's not. Oh, I see. So one person can, but the other can't? Usually both. Interesting. Oh, don't worry about it now anyway. They got banned, apparently. That's what it's telling me they are, so don't worry about it. Right, okay. Heparin. Pharmacy. We're not getting in the car for this. What the? Okay.
Looks like the new shipment of medicine. This guy doesn't seem to care about breaking anything, though.
Oh, charming.
Looks like this guy is
Oh, sorry.
Looks like this guy is stocking the new shipment.
I don't know why I thought that was the same
Being
line.
a little rough with those boxes, though. You should be more careful.
Settings, I guess. However, they usually grey them out and then when they're deleted, but it just looks normal to me. Oh, interesting. No, at my end, it's crossed out. It says he got banned. Well, actually, it says Nightbot timed him out, but he's also banned. It's weird because I can't. My only option is to unban it. It's very strange. I don't get it. Don't worry about it. Just don't click on. You can't click on the links anyway. It's just rubbish. At least that's something to come out of it. They when they had to change up their stuff, they're like, well, we can't actually introduce links. I guess that's not what I mean, really. But you know, include. That's what I was thinking of. They can't include links, so at least you don't have to worry about people accidentally clicking things they shouldn't.
Good afternoon.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Medicine.
I need medicine. Heparin. Right away.
Do you have a prescription?
No, I don't. But a man is in serious danger.
Yeah, sure. A man is in danger. Never heard that one before.
What?
We don't just hand out drugs to junkies here. You need a prescription.
You don't understand. It's not for me.
You can't just
This man could
immediately
die.
assume he's a junkie.
No prescription, no medicine. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay, so she went from you have no prescription, you know, but potentially need it, to just immediately fucking junkie, piss off. Like, whoa. Just tell him I can't do that. I'm sorry. Jesus.
I should go now.
Goodbye.
God, what a bitch. Okay, hang on. Talk to this guy. Hey, you dropped
Hi
any
there.
heparin recently?
What do you want?
Just saying hello.
Yeah.
You don't have anything better to do?
Apparently not.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm working.
Oh.
What's your job here?
What a weird
Hey,
accent.
man, get a life. I don't come to your job and bother you while you're working. Do you even have a job?
I'm a painter.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. Must be nice. I carry heavy boxes. That's my job.
Exactly. No wonder he's so grouchy.
What can you tell me about this pharmacy?
It's a pharmacy, same as every other one in the city.
A pharmacy?
Truck drop stuff off, I bring it in.
Do you know anything about the lady up front?
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass. All she does is complain and act superior to everybody.
Ah, so she is a
You
bitch.
know what?
Okay.
I think you two would get along.
Oh, thanks.
I should go now.
Fine.
That's the warehouse, I assume. That's a lot of medicine.
Yeah, there is tons
That's
of
a
it.
lot
Jesus.
of medicine. That's a lot of medicine.
No, that's a till. So they said it too. Yeah, exactly. But he is doubly bad.
Looks like the new shipment of
phase.
medicine. This guy doesn't seem to...
Yeah, he doesn't care. All right, I should kill, I guess. You know. Anyway, so let's just go start driving around town. Hang on. Come back to him. I need help. Get a
I
prescription?
have to bring him the pills from the pharmacy first.
Well, he should have a prescription. Slide it under the door or something. Judy. So,
I have nothing to say to her
oh,
at the
God's
moment.
sakes. Yeah, what have we got in our... Nothing. Right, okay. I bet this is going to be one of those annoying sort of weird combination things we actually have to just do at the pharmacist. Let's see if Paddy knows anything about it. Lucky you could talk. There is that, I guess.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
Is everything all right?
Do you have a prescription for heparin?
I guess so.
That's it. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Damn it! I can't double click out. Okay. Let's just hope this isn't one of those seizures that, you know, does brain damage or something, because right here, what have we got here? Can we just like douse someone in hydrogen peroxide?
Can you tell me anything about this?
Nope.
Thank you.
I need to steal some drugs while I distract the clerk.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Medicine.
How can you be so cruel? How can you live with yourself?
Easy. I wake up, come to work, and do my job. And my job is to provide medicine to people who actually need it.
How can I prove to you it's really for my friend?
By providing a prescription.
Knife. Stick him. Exactly.
This is hopeless. I need to get it another way. I should go now.
Goodbye.
Yeah, the other guy's got his back turned. Slit a throat. He won't know. Hold up the pharmacist.
Can you tell me anything about this?
I don't know where you think you are, sir, but this is a pharmacy. Do you have a prescription or not?
I thought she was going to say, do you have a prescription for that?
see.
It's like, no, it's a knife. I don't need one.
I have no business there. I'll let him do his job.
My clothes aren't expensive.
No, not you.
Thankfully, I don't need any of that pharmaceutical crap.
You literally do. That is what we're looking for right now. You need pharmaceutical crap.
Thankfully, I don't need any of that pharmaceutical
For someone
crap.
else.
Thankfully, I'll have to come up with a different story if I plan to convince her to give me the medicine.
The fake moustache. Hello, I believe you have some medicine for me. What the frick is going on? Oh, hang on. Can we phone the pharmacy? Damn it. Duty. Push the guy. He falls over. Receptionist doesn't notice. You steal the heparin. Easy. Exactly. This is just another example of adventure games making life hard.
Hello?
Hey, Judy. How are you?
I'm fine. What's up?
Nothing. Just saying hello.
We're not just saying hello.
I'm a little bit...
Oh, sure.
Something important comes up. Okay. I wonder if I can just randomly press numbers. Oh. Okay. I touched the guy's ass.
An employee card I stole from the pharmacy worker.
And we get his ID. Hey, you know I needed those drugs? Well, it turns out I work here and I didn't know. Yeah.
Here.
Why didn't you say you work for us?
I'm happy to say you passed the test.
What test?
I'm the regional pharmacy inspector.
Pharmacy
You
inspector.
didn't sell me the pills, which is correct. You shouldn't sell anything to anyone without a prescription. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you.
Now, about those pills.
Although I do have a friend who needs his heparin. That won't be a problem, will it?
Of course not. I have it right here.
So the test was not to...
Thank you. I'm giving you a perfect score on this review.
You're
I should go now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Now he's got the medicine, he just throws the pass down. I lied! You're a terrible pharmacist. And runs out screaming, I know. He always comes from that direction. I don't know which way we go. How are we going to get these to him?
I came back with your pills.
No letterbox,
Please.
is there?
Come in.
The door's
Please,
open?
Give me my pills.
I guess.
Here you are, sir.
Did I say heparin? I meant aspirin.
I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for me, my boy.
Of course. It was no trouble.
Wow, it's quick working stuff.
If you hadn't passed by, I don't know what would have happened. Please, have a seat.
Nothing, I guess.
You're not one of those Jesus freaks, are you? Or here to get me to sign a petition against war in the Middle East? Because I'm so very tired of those
Hell
people.
no. Up
No,
with war in the
nothing
Middle
like
East.
that.
So, what brings you to an old,
Look,
lonely
that started.
man's
Ding,
home?
ding, ding.
You're not a thief, I know that much. Or you would have
Yeah,
ransacked the
Kazakhstan,
place and left
right.
me for dead.
No, I just came to ask you a few questions.
I'm a knowledge thief, if
Very
that's what you
well.
mean.
Let's have a seat then.
Thank you. This picture fits perfectly here.
It's like the wall was designed for it.
Pictures of his loved ones, apparently.
That's a guess.
An antique clock. It's beautiful. Handmade, I presume.
Handmade? What? Well,
He has
It's a
quite a
good
collection
assumption,
of old
actually.
mystery novels.
Proctor, I need to find out who murdered a bunch of people. Yes. Well, see, the rhyme is Dr. Proctor, but of course he was a policeman, so I immediately want to call him Inspector, except of course that doesn't work, so it'd have to be Inspoctor. Inspector Proctor. Back. Did he condense down the coffee, mix it with peroxide, and paint himself with it, disguise himself as Dad's desk? How did you guess? Inspector Proctor. Yes. Pull yourself together. No, what he did was he used the sticky, sugary substance to put a bunch of bristles on his face and made it look like a moustache, and then spoke to the woman who thought he was Salvador Dali. And he then got in the elevator. He didn't need to speak to her at all. He could have just walked past like he was meant to be there, but no, he stopped to speak to her, for which he needed a disguise. And then oh, anyway, sorry, welcome back. Sorry, yeah, Anyway, we went up to the office, found a mobile phone and a laptop we couldn't remove because it was somehow attached to the desk, so we left that there. And on the way out, two guys walked past, and they were talking about them, in quotes. Something to do with the death of his father was mentioned, and these two guys, they still have nightmares about it. They're glad they don't have to deal with them again. So I don't know. I'm thinking old gods or something. Anyway, this guy, Jesus, we just went through a whole pharmacy rigmarole to get him his pills so that he could recover. He's a policeman. Turns out he dealt with a bunch of cases that had a similar deal as the death of his dad, and people think there's some kind of underground conspiracy mafia thing going on. So he might know more.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
That's basically it.
Of course not.
Himself.
You were a detective once, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Why do you ask?
I've read a lot about you.
Really?
Oh, you have you? I didn't think anyone gave a damn about the old schoolers.
You were a hell of a detective back in the day. One of the best.
You've never heard of this bloke till now.
I don't know about all that. It was a job. I did it better than most, I suppose.
Don't know why he stutters like that. It's so weird.
I'm sure you heard about the death of Carl Elmstadt.
Of course, it was all over the news. I understand they caught the bastard. He deserves to rot in prison. Though nowadays, prison is for girls. These degenerates
have
spend
girls'
all day
prisons, yeah.
watching TV, going to the
prisons.
gym, studying. Ha! Might as well be a spa resort. Back in my day, prison was hell. If you murdered a good man like Carl Elmstadt, you were made to feel the full, brutal force of the law. Who's Elmstadt to you?
I'm Richard
Bring back the
Elmstadt,
gallows, that's what I
his
say.
son.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my boy. I can't imagine your pain.
Yes, you can.
But you
Not telling
can
me your
help me.
parents are still around.
How's that?
Can't you see it? The mayor promises change and reform. Then, he's assassinated. Sound familiar?
You're referring to the cases I closed more than 30 years ago. They were solved,
Cast me
my
away.
boy. What does your father have to do with them?
The same people did it.
Uh,
You know it.
No what?
Potentially the same people, yeah.
There is a secret society that rules this city. They're not elected.
The Chilluminati,
They exist in the shadows.
You're drawing conclusions based on conspiracy theories.
Am I?
Either
Am I?
way, your father's case is closed. They caught his killer. What else is there to do?
Well, yes, I mean...
I can't let them get away with this.
Ooh, the man that's
And you
already
plan
been
to
caught?
reopen the investigation all by yourself? That's madness.
Help me or
QAnon.
don't. You can't change my mind.
I was a young man with crazy ideas once, too. If
Then I
some
became an old
man
man with
told
crazy
me it was
ideas.
impossible, I told him to shove off, and did it anyway. Very well. I will help you if I can.
Okay.
This was no ordinary break-in. It was a planned assassination, just like in the cases you worked so many years ago.
Those cases are closed. Cold-blooded thieves in the night. Nothing more.
Oh,
But you don't believe that.
what are you doing? Stop it.
You're not on the force anymore. You don't have to lie to me. At this point, you're only lying to yourself.
All right.
Gotcha
But what
there.
I'm about to tell you has never been proven. I
So
came
it's not
close
real.
a few times, but my superiors wouldn't hear of it. They even tried to suspend me for talking about it.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
There is a group of people. They rule this city from the shadows.
Lizard
They
people.
control everything. If you step out of line, they will kill you.
I knew it.
As I said, I could never prove
Call the
any of
police.
it. No one was allowed to investigate any case relating to the matter. I had to turn a blind eye. I had to carry on as though I knew nothing.
Okay.
But who are these people? Are they mobsters? A secret society?
I really
Cockroaches?
don't know. I only know they exist and that they've been here for decades.
Decades,
you must
you
know
say?
more.
There were rumors that they moved through the city using underground tunnels. But that's impossible, and I never found any reason to believe that was true.
Masons?
That's all I know, my boy.
Thank you, sir.
Underground tunnels?
This has
Impossible.
been very helpful.
Next you'll be saying they have trains running through them. It literally sounds like the Thieves Guild from Skyrim. Well, I only say Skyrim because of the underground bit. I mean, basically the same as any other Elder Scrolls game. What are you doing? My cat has decided he's going to start pestering even harder for food. So we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up after we've done with all this conversation, I think.
What about those murders you investigated back in the 80s? They were similar to my father's case, weren't they?
Somewhat.
Tell me what you know. Please.
People died. That's close
I
enough.
caught 4 of these murderers. They must have told you
Dun,
something.
dun, dun.
No one said anything. Most of them died before I had the chance to question them.
What?
I believe there is only one still alive, but
What?
He's insane.
it's pointless to speak to him.
Why? Who is he?
His name is Michael Coltrane, but everyone just calls him Crazy Mike. He spends all day rambling about aliens or monsters or some nonsense like that. After we arrested him, we had him institutionalized.
Funny enough, they called him Crazy Mike, like long before anything bad happened. It's just fortuitous.
What can you tell me about this Crazy Mike?
He was once a very talented assassin. Killed a lot of politicians across South America and Europe in the 80s.
Okay.
His psychiatrist claims he had an epiphany. He suddenly realized the horrors of his profession, and snap! He couldn't take the guilt. He went insane.
Is he
Sure.
still in the same prison hospital?
As far as I know. Why?
Why?
I want to talk to him.
And what do you plan to do? Kick down the door and demand to question a lunatic? They'll lock you up with him. You can't just visit a place like that.
Why not?
And even if you do see him, he won't tell you a thing.
I got a secret
I can still
ID.
picture the crazy look in his eyes when we busted his apartment. And the smell! He hadn't gotten up off the floor in a week. Pissed all over himself. Couldn't even speak except for some gibberish about the monsters.
I'll be fine, I have a moustache. Exactly.
He was terrified. We never could get a confession out of him. Couldn't even get him to say a proper sentence. I can't imagine they cured him in that hospital.
Still, I need to speak to him. It could help me a lot.
You can try, but I wouldn't if I were you.
I appreciate your help.
Of course.
Wait, so they found him. They couldn't get us. They couldn't get anything but gibberish out of him. Yet he had a psychiatrist that was able to diagnose him, and they were able to somehow pin all these murders on him. Sounds like good police work. Okay. Let's save the game there. Not Casey. Crazy Mike. There we go. That did work, didn't it? Yes, it did. Cool. Okay. We'll call it there for today. It's been my usual couple of hours. I've got to go feed this cat before he starves, apparently. Discount assassinations. Great. Yeah. My name's Crazy Mike. Yeah, okay, this is interesting. I have to admit, I'm glad it's voice acted because, yeah, I can imagine that the amount of text would have driven me mad probably by now. It's not so bad. It's kind of interesting. I really hope this has got like a little spooky vibe going to it. If it turns out really, mundane, that would be kind of sad. But it is what it is, I guess. At the moment, it's still nicely done. It's not so bad. The puzzles are a little obscure, I guess, in places. But we're getting there. It's not the end of the world. Nothing's really stumped us so far, so we're okay. So yeah, we'll call it there for now. I think. Skip to this for a second. Yeah. Oh, actually, let's see what's going on. Do you know what? So behind. I'm not really paying attention today. What is going on? Do you know what? Who's listening? Nightfire. We've got the Grunkle. Interesting game. Thank you for the stream. No problem. No, thank you for coming, everybody. I think we're going to blah blah blah. Just for something a bit different. Avuzal is streaming, but I think we'll raid the Grunkle today, which sounds kind of strange when you say it out loud, I guess. It has been a time, thanks. It has indeed. Thank you for joining us. Right, where are we? Is it? It's that one, isn't it? If I can get these commands right. Yep. Why do people put an underscore in stuff? That's so complicated. Did I spell that correctly? Yes, I did. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, okay, we're going to go to... I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go to... yeah, guy called the Grunkle. He's a guy I followed some time ago. It stands for the Grumpy Uncle. It's quite funny. He's currently playing Fall Guys. It's not my usual kind of game, but it is a bit of fun, isn't it? Just, on a day like today, might as well just have a bit of meandering funniness. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining, and appreciate you all being here. And the next stream, as standard, should be Thursday. We're back up after sort of last week's mess of things going weird and stuff. Yeah. So thanks again. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Good night. Whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you all again later in the week. Take care, everybody. Bye.